Hey everyone, it's the Miserable Movie Man back once again with another video. So I think I'd do a fairly short one this time around on one of my favorite shows at the moment on TV. That show is Slow Horses. Absolutely loved season 1, loved season 2. I know season 4 is being shown right now, but I'm a bit late to the game and I just finished season 3 recently, so I wanted to share my thoughts. This is going to be a review with some spoilers, so if you are we're about to watch it or haven't seen it yet, then you can go and see the show first and then come back. It's interesting to me, season 3 seems to be rated more highly than 1 or 2. But actually to me, while I definitely really enjoyed season 3, I didn't enjoy it as much as season 1 or 2. I thought it was great seeing characters back again. I'm not going to give too much away for the plot, but I did think that season 1 and season 2 had more intrigue, had more spycraft, had more kind of sort of, interesting points around historical events as well. And I think maybe that historical event aspect was lacking a bit in season 3. Now, of course, the premise, as people will see in the first episode, is based on a historical event. I won't go too much into that. But it generally, after that, quickly spirals into present-day events without too much focus on what had happened in the past. That aspect, I thought, wasn't as good. I definitely enjoy always seeing the great leads in the show. And as usual, Gary Oldman knocks it out the park. I really think we need more Lamb and some less of the supporting characters. It was okay to see, and spoilers coming here, the battle between Taverner and Tierney, but I wasn't as involved or as invested in that. Of course, I had to find a way to bring Taverner back, obviously. Good to see Spider and Ho and some of the others like Standish. I thought that they're always characters I enjoy seeing on screen. Danda's okay for me. She's interesting, but Longridge, I don't know. Just whenever Danda and Longridge are on screen, I tend to sort of zone out or switch off a little bit. Yes, they have some kind of banter. And yes, of course, we have the current standing woke trope at the end of the female character being way more competent and saving the day than the male, which I'm not too fussed about, but it was interesting to see that played for laughs a little bit. But again, having the show delve into one sort of giant shootout at the end wasn't really my cup of tea. I'd rather have seen that in something like Reacher as opposed to this show, which I thought should be and is definitely at times more cerebral. Seeing Spider die was a bit of a shock. I quite like the character in terms of being the foil for the team quite often and putting them down regularly. A bit of a shame to not have Spider back. The mysteries surrounding the initial events and the team that Sean Donovan puts together really didn't satisfy me. I mean, they kidnapped Standish quite well at the start, and you see these other characters and you think, oh, who are they? They're mysterious, but they're really just general citizens of the public wanting to avenge their sister. So it wasn't a huge payoff in the end. I mentioned the characters. I thought Cartwright Senior wasn't used as much as he should have been. I always enjoy seeing those scenes of him sort of playing off against River, and it wasn't as much in this season, so again, not as good for me in that respect. And finally, I thought they introduced a fairly interesting character in Douglas, but again, killed him off pretty quickly. I mean, they had to have some kind of death, I presume, to make the stakes higher, and they couldn't really kill off the main characters, it seems. But Douglas was quite a funny, quirky chap. I wanted to see more of him, and it was a shame that he got killed off. But overall, I quite enjoyed season 3. I wasn't quite as glued to my seat as I was for season 1 and season 2. And the mysteries didn't play out quite as well. I mean, River breaking in to headquarters to retrieve the file was quite cool, but I think that was probably, for me, one of the highlights of the show. But overall, definitely enjoyable, definitely a good watch, definitely still, one of my top TV shows at the moment. I'd probably give season 3 7, maybe 7.5 out of 10. As I said, still prefer seasons 1 and 2, but I've been hearing a lot of extremely strong hype about season 4. So I will get on watching that when it's finished and post a review here. Hopefully you like the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you agree, disagree with anything I said? And obviously, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, catch you next time.